Harriman State Park. So I'm gonna pull over. It's a $7 day use fee to come and kind of explore the area. So I'll pay my fee and then we'll see what this is all about. So we're traveling back up to where the older buildings are. This is Silver Lake, the lake on the park. So we'll kind of be traveling around it looks like, and it kind of looks like that's where everything's situated around. Lots of animals. There should be some trumpeter swans, hopefully, that we'll get to see in here. It looks like way back up over there might be some sort of a swan or a bird floating around. Either that or it's a piece of white trash. Something. This view is really pretty though, of the mountains too. I think that's cool. I am a little teeny tiny disappointed that none of these houses are open for you to go in. I guess they only give guided tours on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Hopefully once we get away from the lawnmowers, we'll be able to even see a little bit more wildlife. So this kind of gives you an idea of what the ranch complex looks like. There's about 27 buildings in all around here. So all of them restored, all of them built around the late 1800s, early 1900s, and a few even as late as 1950s. A couple years ago, we ventured over onto the other side of the Teton Mountains and ventured through Teton National Park for a while. And while we were there, I took lots and lots of pictures of Moore Monroe and the barns along there. These are eerily similar to those, just probably a little bit newer, but still just as cool. I think it's really neat to see them. They may not have the majestic 3 Tetons in the background, but they still got some pretty cool scenery behind them. So on the way over here to Ashton, you heard Danny and I talking a little bit about the different farming that's done in this part of the world. And so it's kind of cool to see some of the old farming implements that were used back in the day to help with that farming. This is an old manure spreader. So when they would clean out the barn, they would take all the manure and put it in here, and then they would use this and spread it out throughout the farm to help provide nutrients and such for the soil. This is a mower. The little blade is over there on the left side, and so you would attach this to the horse or the tractor. And then there's some plows over here to plow up the land and things like that. Pretty cool. So this is kind of on the back side of the Ranch Loop Trail at Harriman State Park as I'm headed back towards the parking lot. Hopefully we'll be able to see some trumpeter swans, some different kinds of birds and things like that as we walk along this trail today. There's what I was looking for, way over there. 2 trumpet swans. So pretty. So if you listen really close, you can hear the trumpets of the trumpeter swans. So I'm kind of back-roading it just a little bit. I decided that maybe I'd, after I hiked, I thought, well, maybe I'd explore some of the back parts of the state park area. And so I'm on this back road that's supposed to take me back to Island Park. And then from there, I'll hit the highway and head back to the campsite and Danny and the dogs. It's kind of cool back here. There's nobody around. It's just kind of me and whatever wild animals I can see, and so yeah, it's kind of cool. The roads are really bad, so I'm going kind of slow, but it's still kind of cool. So sometimes These back dirt roads that are really rough and damaged are so worth it, because look at the view that's coming up over there. Hopefully this will clear out a little bit, and we'll get some of these trees out of the way here in a minute, and we'll be able to see that great big beautiful lake that's over there. Yep, you definitely don't get views like this off the main road. So still out on the dirt road, working my way back towards Highway 20 so that I can head back to the camper and Danny and the boys. And this is my view right now, which is pretty cool. Kind of came out of the forest into this. There's a lake over back behind me that I think this road is kind of taking me around, but still some pretty cool views. Don't mind that at all. Not bad for an afternoon's drive. Well, as promised, I managed to make it back in time for us to take the drive through the Teton Scenic Byway tonight. And so we're on that now. And so this is kind of the views at the start of it. We're gonna go from Ashton to Swan Valley, and then basically we're gonna turn around and take the same route back. So we get to see it going from one way and the other way, just to see kind of the different views. It's supposed to have some really awesome views of the Tetons. I don't know if we'll get to see those tonight just because weather. It has cleared up and warmed up and the sun has come out, but still a little bit of a shadow or fog or whatever over the top of the Tetons over there. That's where they're supposed to be, is right straight over that green hill straight in front of us. There's still quite a bit of fog or clouds or whatever on top of them, so I don't know if we'll be able to see them too clearly, but it still should be some awesome views. So this is only open for a few more minutes, which is kind of sad because we were kind of looking forward to some ice cream, but this is the corner drug store in Driggs along the Teton Highway, and it has, I guess, some of the best ice cream in Wyoming. So we are in Idaho, we're in Idaho now.
Yes.
We're gonna stop here and see if we can't find something to eat for dinner, and hopefully let the boys out because Tommy thinks he needs to go outside and sniff.
We're gonna get some ice cream now that we just had good street tacos. Huckleberry milkshake, maybe.
You know what you want?
I don't, I'm still looking. We're good.
We're excited that you guys were open.
I think I'm ready. I'm gonna do. Are you ready? I'll do a butterscotch shake. Yep. Lynn said you guys want some whipped cream. Tommy, you already had some, obviously. You want more?
You guys think that's pretty good dessert?
You're gonna be sugar high. That's all. Tommy, you could lick some off your face. Butterscotch milkshake. It's my dad's favorite, so I thought I'd try it. It's pretty good. He likes butterscotch malts though.
So we're stopped out here on the side of a farm road because Danny would like to try out his drone. So we're going to see how this works. Hopefully we don't lose it in a farmer's field. Because if we do, it will be the second drone that we have lost. We lost one somewhere in a river in Missouri when he tried to go through a covered bridge. Tommy thinks he would like to get out of the car. Winston thinks he smells something. looks like we have liftoff.
Good looking root beer float.